We're having 2 different news stations. It's going to be all over the state, right?
A movie theater in Marquette County is on a mission.
So they came up with an even cooler idea.
We played the movie Sound of Freedom from Angel Studios. And after the first showing, a gentleman came up to the concession area and he put $5 down.
We're so thankful for veterans and we want to give back and actually do something other than just saying thank you for your service. Just pulled up right there in that car. Are we scared? Dad, are you scared? You get up and talk. I'm going to go hide in the bathroom.
And then you don't have to look at the camera. You can just
Beep. Let's all go to the movies. Let's all go to the movies. Let's all go to the movies and have ourselves some fun. Was that our kids?
No.
Who was that?
Some guy that said, "You rock."
Some guy just drove by and yelled, "You rocked," and it looked like he's driving my minivan.
That was awesome.
Trying not to get the code here. Hello?
I'm gonna wait till you open the door.
Hello? March 9th, 3/9. The first 50 kids that come to Montello Theater will be free. Jen, why are we at the world famous Montello Theater on a Friday morning?
Well, not only because we love it here, but because we have the news coming to interview Carrie.
And Jen.
Carrie.
She's just putting it all on me. You're going on too.
No, I'm very camera shy. So
We're having 2 different news stations. It's going to be all over the state, right? I think, are they both from Madison, or one's from Madison, one's from Milwaukee? I don't know. We're having 2 news stations coming in a little while, quickly, to interview us about this, our new initiative. Veterans are free forever at Montello Theater. Jen and I donated $500 of our own money for the first 100 veterans, but we also committed to the fact that veterans will never pay a dime. Their money's no good at Montello Theater. We will continue to cover that cost. I don't know how we're going to do it. We're not rich. This movie theater, we haven't taken a penny out of it, but we want to do it. And quoting movies, which is the reason we run the movie theater, we love them. If you build it, they will come. We were also inspired by Angel Studios, Sound of Freedom. We played that movie a couple months ago, and someone came up and they dropped a $5 bill down right here on the counter. And they said, "I want to pay it forward for someone." And I thought, that's a beautiful thing. And then it snowballed and more people started doing it. And before you know it, we had a couple hundred tickets for people to see Sound of Freedom paid for. And Jen and I were inspired and we're like, we want to do something good like that. That was some magic that happened that day. Angel Studios, amplifying light, creating magic. We want to do something like that. So we put our money where our mouth is, $500. Well, then we started having people on our YouTube channel saying, I want to donate too. How can I pay it forward? So we put it on our website, montellotheater.com. You can pay it forward, $5.25. We'll pay it forward for 1 veteran to watch a movie. We also have all of our movie theater videos on montellotheater.com. Dozens of them that Jen and I did, including when we had the DeLorean out front.
Take a closer look. I got some amazing shots at night as well.
If we cover all the veterans, and this goes really well, and it's going really well so far, I want to open this up to seniors. It breaks my heart when seniors come in here and they're reaching so deep in their pocket and they're digging around in their purse for a couple quarters to pay for the movie. And our movies are $5. It's half the industry average, so it's not that our movies are expensive. Money's just tight, because a lot of people are like, well, it's your theater, just let them in. Absolutely not. It will never happen, and it has never happened. We have contracts with the studios. We could lose the whole movie theater if we ever did that, but more importantly, it's not the right thing to do. Despite what you say, some of these studios are awesome. Angel Studios is great. Some of these studios, but they're giving us a product that we have a contract with to pay them. We agree to pay them for every person that walks through that door. Every person that walks through these doors has to be paid for. The studio gets their cut. They're giving us a valuable service. It's expensive to produce these feature films. So, you want to come to the projector with me, guys? First we go in here, and we go click, 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 light, light. Then we go light switch here. Then we go up the ladder, up the ladder. Here's the projector room. We turn on the projector. 2 switches here. We don't need the sound for this. We don't want to have any sound on for this. And I'm going to hook up my Amazon Fire Stick because I made a little special YouTube video for them. See, this is what I get to see up here in the projector room. Do you think they're here?
They're here.
We think they just pulled up right there in that car. Are we scared? Yeah, are you scared? You get up and talk. I'm gonna go hide in the bathroom. What are we supposed to say? Oh, look, this lens is all dirty.
Yeah, that should work. And then you don't have to look at the camera. You can
We
just.
started out as a homesteading YouTube channel, and then we did the movie theater videos, which have really taken off. And I'm actually filming a documentary right now called Healing Humanity, The Power of a Proper Human Diet.
So, first question, tell me about the theater here, some of the background of it.
Montello Theater dates back to 1859. There's so much history here. I always tell people that come in, thousands of stories were told here before a single movie ever played. The theater was here before Lincoln was president. When World War II started, this building was already here for 80 years, so there's lots of history. And the cool thing is, we've played every different type of entertainment that was here. This started as a playhouse. We love movies. My wife and I have been together since teenagers. Our first date was going to a movie, so we love the movies. But what really surprised me was the community. We didn't buy this because we're like, oh, we want to make a bunch of friends and have regulars come in, but that has been the most fulfilling, rewarding part of it. Hearing them clap and cheer and stuff like that. It was so great to see the building just filled up with people laughing and cheering and clapping again after being quiet for so long during COVID.
And I see it on the screen, but what are you guys doing now? What's the effort here?
Yeah, so my wife Jen and I decided we wanted to do something for veterans to give back.
A movie theater in Marquette County is on a mission to give back to those who served our country.
Rachel Perry sat down with the owners of the Montello Theater. She's got you covered on what that initiative looks like and how you can get involved.
Thousands of stories were told here before a single movie ever played.
Dating back to 1859, the Montello Theater is a staple to the small community.
The theater was here before Lincoln was president. When World War II started, this building was already here for 80 years.
Kerry Mann and his wife Jen took over roughly a year ago.
This is literally the same as I think it was in the 30s.
From opera to silent films, he says the building's seen it all.
When the Titanic sunk in 1912, we had like a rudimentary picture show here. So there's been every sort of version of entertainment leading up to digital projectors, which we have now.
A ticket costs just $5, arguably the cheapest in the whole state.
We're committed to keeping it going, keeping it family-friendly fare so we can have seniors and families come in and enjoy a movie at a good price.
Well, the history is cool. Kerry tells me they wanted to find a way to give back and say thanks to the people who served our country. So they came up with an even cooler idea.
We played the movie Sound of Freedom from Angel Studios. And after the first showing, a gentleman came up to the concession area and he put $5 down. And he said, I want to pay it forward for the next person to come to the movie for free.
In that moment, Kerry tells me he looked at his wife and both thought,
we want to recreate that. How can we do that?
The idea hit them.
When I see a veteran, I always say thank you for your service, but I'm like, I always feel kind of bad because like, that's just words. If we could actually do something.
So they did. From this point on, every veteran's ticket is paid for. And when the community got word, things took off.
We had a local business, they're like, we're going to come in and donate $100. We want to pay for the next 20 vets to come through.
Kerry says he knows it's a small gesture, but he hopes it goes a long way.
There's nothing more noble or great than serving your fellow man, and they've all done that for us.
In Montello, Rachel Perry, 27 News.
Between their own money and donations, they've raised enough to buy 400 tickets for veterans. All they ask is a person show their military ID. If you'd like to add to the donations, we'll have a link on our website, WKOW.com.
Here is the deal of a lifetime. Veterans are now able to get into the historic Montello Theater to all movies for free, forever. The move underscores the theater's dedication to giving back to those who have served our country. The owners said in a press release they want to ensure veterans' sacrifices are honored and celebrated within the Montello community.
We're so thankful for veterans, and we want to give back and actually do something other than just saying thank you for your service. So that's why we decided to do it.
Kerry and his wife and co-owner Jen also have a YouTube channel about running the theater with their family. You can check it out at montellotheater.com.